All right, next trailer.
Ooh.
We got a trailer now. We got a Gladiator Part 2.
This is not where I thought producers were going to go today.
Our producers are huge fanboys of Gladiator.
It is an art, choosing gladiators. They're usually prisoners of war.
I claim this city for the glory of Rome.
You have something in you. Rage. Never let it go. It will carry you to greatness. I own you now. But whose head could I give you to satisfy your fury?
The general will do. Rome has taken everything from me. But I will have my vengeance.
There is plenty of pain waiting for you in the next life. I don't know why you are so greedy for it in this one.
Your Majesties.
This is your gladiator.
It is. I have the trust of the emperors. It will clear my path to the throne. You will be my instrument.
I will never be your instrument in this life or the next.
Lucius, take your father's strength. His name was Maximus, and I see him in you.
Most fighters won't survive.
You must help him.
Strength among us. I don't fight for power. I fight to free Rome from men like them.
Your name will be forgotten!
To restore order, I must have power.
Everything is forgotten in time. Empires fall, so do emperors.
This is war! Real war! The odds are against you.
The odds are always against me.
Ready to round!
Gladiator
I'm already
Part 2. The search for Curly's gold.
I'm already applauding. Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to just put this out here first and foremost. I am so happy that they're like, let's be Coliseum focused. Let's talk about all the other cool shit that they used to do during gladiatorial games. I'm talking about the other animals they had to fight. We got rhinos, we got baboons. I mean, in the first one, you got lions, that's obvious. And then we got naval battles. Hell yes, we're like, let's show you all the Coliseum cool shit.
That CGI monkey had me going, man. I was
That
like,
looked like a messed up baboon. That looked like a
That looked like
dirty
some-
baboon.
No, okay, so when the first Gladiator came out, it made me an instant fan of Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that was everybody. That was Russell Crowe's like
Yeah.
stamp, like welcome to
Yeah.
Hollywood.
When I first saw it, I loved it. I'm like, I love
Yeah.
Russell Crowe. And the thing is, the actual Romans, when you learned about them in history, it was a vast and very successful empire in a lot of ways, but they weren't good people. And that's just because, and that's part of the reason why they became such a massive empire is because they treated humanity very poorly. Very,
Oh
very
yeah, a lot of people suffered.
right. However, I like watching movies about
People
that.
ain't here no more because of Rome.
Right. But I like watching movies about that era. I love the costume.
Oh yeah,
I love the set design.
it's fascinating as fuck.
I love the choice of props, the choice of wardrobe. When you're doing a movie about Roman times or the Roman era, you have to be very specific in what you choose, not just what the script. The script can be somewhat modern because that was the beauty of the Romans.
Yes, because so much of Rome was like, I mean, yeah, assholes, but they got shit done, and look, it was beautiful. You know, it's like the setting. I'm not asking for Latin. I'm like, they didn't speak English, they spoke Latin. I'm not gonna, whatever. Even Ridley Scott like has been like, are you gonna be a little bit more historically accurate with this one? And Ridley Scott's like, fuck no, this is a story. Let's have fun. And like he's going with just like the classic Hollywood. Like, look, we're gonna give you some Roman themes, sure, maybe a couple facts we'll get right, but let's just tell a cool story. And like that's what this is. And it's, I mean, it may not be accurate, obviously. Ooh, really, I'm not gonna shove my glasses up at this, whatever. Like, all right, let's give some Roman era fun. It's all beautiful and well done.
It's very beautiful. It has the look, and I feel like the story is going to be compelling just because like it's going to be one of intrigue and betrayal and backstabbery and political agendas, and I love that. And especially when Denzel does it.
I mean, anything Denzel does, I'm like, damn, Denzel.
Or his son. I'll take my.
Got it.
I want to see what his daughter does on stage. I'm about to go to London just so I can watch her do theater. However, I feel like the stories, like Ridley Scott said, yeah, I'm going to tell a really cool story. At the end of the day, it's going to look good. Of course, it's going to look good because we have the budget for it to look good. But
it's a Gladiator film. I'm not going to make this shit look ugly.
You're right. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to tell a really good story, and I'm going to use some CGI animals to do it. I'm going to do a naval battle on a green screen sea, and I'm going to use all the filmmaking tricks I have up my sleeve to enhance this really cool story that I'm telling that could be very well suited to the Roman era or kind of tweaked a little bit and told about the political climate today. So
give me some allegories in this, you know? I mean, because I think it was the Emperor Caracalla. I mean, he gives you Caligula vibes. I mean, he's Caracalla, so obviously different emperor, but like if we're talking, there's a lot of eras in Rome where you could be like, yeah, they were shitty emperors, and that's why Rome kind of fell. So this could be just one of those like, hey, this was Rome on the back half when they started getting real decadent and like started killing people they should have been killing, and they're running out of people because they're killing too many people. And it's like, give me one of these. Yeah, we're just like one of those just decadent emperors.
They were always doing that. That's the reason.
They were always doing that. Some of them were like, hey guys, we need to actually do some legislative stuff and get some stuff done. And then the next one to come in after that and be like, parties.
That's the reason why they always felt like they had to go out and conquer new lands, because they killed so many people that they were never able to carry a stable population within the area of Rome itself. That's why they had to travel abroad so much and figure out ways to barbarically govern new land.
Bring us new resources. Yep, pretty much.
They were killing people they shouldn't have been killing from the get. Like, stop.
So this looks like fun, though. This looks like just a fun strap-in. We got us a Gladiator 2. I mean, I think even Ridley Scott was like, it's not going to be too different from the first one. The one thing I'm going to say I'd rather not have is, don't you make Maximus Decimus Meridius the father of this guy. I'm like, no. I cried for his kid, for his like father of a murdered son. Husband of a murdered wife, and I will have my revenge. Like, don't say like, oh, by the way, your son lived. He snuck under like the rubble or whatever. Like he was hiding under a blanket the whole time and he got out. Like, don't give me those stupid hijinks. I mean, Maximus was a popular name back then, so let's just say he was another Maximus.
Right.
Don't say like, oh yeah, your dad was this gladiator. Like, oh yeah, before he died in the ring, he knocked up a girl. Or like, what is this?
I'm totally with you on that. Like, just give me a story about other people in that realm. Yeah. Which is what I wish Marvel did independently of Bucky. But anyway, we won't go back there. What I will say...
Thunderbolts, July 2025.
What I will say about Gladiator 2, though, is that it has all the ingredients to become a classic.
Yeah.
Like the original Gladiator was.
This could be, I mean, if you're going to make a movie that the first movie was awesome, like Alien or The Terminator, your follow-up has got to be a banger as well.
Right. And I think this one, I was watching that trailer, I just immediately got the feeling inside of me, I'm going to be watching this film multiple times. And it's not just because of Denzel, even though I like it. I just think overall, this is going to be a quality offering from Ridley Scott, a quality film, good filmmaking. It's going to be like Hunger Games, The Mockingjay. No one expected it to be as good as it was, but overall,
It got good.
all the components were there to make it a really good film about I don't think Mockingjay was such a great story, but it was a really good film that was really well done and well executed. And I get the impression that Gladiator II is going to be one of those. It's going to be up there with that. It's going to be in that realm of films and movies to watch. Something you can always refer back to.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm sorry, we're being told by producers some more information that we need to say in live as we read this information.
The son of Maximus, played by Russell Crowe in the first film, and not Lucius Verus the first, as he was made to believe his whole life. The revelation has major implications for both films, giving heightened meaning to all of the Maximus lore shown in promos for the sequel so far.
Okay. Sure.
I think that's what they wanted us to say.
Okay, well, that's the thing. All right, Gladiator 2.
All of a sudden, now you don't care.
I'm like,
They did that for you.
So what? He is Maximus's son? Is that what it's saying? Is that what it means? Because that's just disappointing. Okay, so Maximus loved his wife, had sex with somebody else, produced this guy. Okay, sure.
They just killed Jarrod's dream.
Just,
They just ripped his heart out. Like, what the hell?
It's like, hey, guess what? You're a Skywalker, and you're a Skywalker. Everyone's a Skywalker. Half the Senate's a Skywalker. You all have the Force. And you're like, why do we need... There could be other people. Other people exist, and they could do things too.
And now you know how I felt when they were like, yeah, Leia and Luke were brother and sister. Now you get it. Now you understand what my heart did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Yeah. Sure. Studios, let's not have a little bit of originality, but sure, let's just all right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
They're rubbing it in.
Cool. Okay, so Gladiator 2, the new batch, coming out in November 22nd this year. Check it out. Gladiator 2. Just turn your brain off, have some fun.